Hi guys, welcome to this first video in a series of practice questions for the CCNA exam. So in question number one, we have this topology here, which shows PCs and routers and switches connected to each other. And what we need to answer here is which of the following answers of these three, A, B, and C, just shows the correct cable usage for each link. So which of the following answers use the correct cable for each link? So we've got 6 links in this topology. So have a look at the question, pause the video, and then I will show you the answer. Okay, so for the answer, firstly, we need to understand for which connection type, which cable we use, because it's different for different use cases. Like here, switch to switch would use a crossover cable, and for a router to a switch, it would be a straight through cable. So the correct answer is C, and this is the reason why. So C is the correct answer. And so if you selected C, well done. The reason is because if we talk about the first link, the PC connected to the switch, well, when it comes to PCs connected to switches, we use a straight through cable. So this whiteboard here shows the correct cable usage for each type of connection. So PC to switch, that uses a straight through cable. Switch to switch, number 2, that uses a crossover cable. So if you selected C, you chose the correct answer. That is a crossover connection there. Then we look at the third type of connection, which is a switch to router. A switch to a router is normally a switch to router is a straight through cable connection. So that was the third part of the answer. And then number 4 and number 5, router to router connections, that normally uses a crossover cable. So again, crossover, and then for the last type of connection, this is not just a this is not just an ordinary type of connection here. This is a console session. So a console session from a PC to a router, this uses a rollover cable. So there you have it. Those are so there were 6 connections here, and these were the connections that we had to use. So straight through, crossover, then straight through, then crossover and rollover. So that was the correct answer. So well done if you got the question right. And this is, again, this is very important to remember. This is very important to know. So we see router to router and switch to switch. Those use crossover connections. And then router to switch and switch to PC, they use straight through. And a console session from a PC to a router, that uses a rollover cable connection. So well done if you got the question right. Thank you for watching.